Hey, I'm Shane, Salon and Light. Thanks for being here. Logo before ladder. Get your marketing kind of dialed in before you go buy stuff to do it. You want to create the look of your business before you actually start. Now, you can do it the other way around. Starting's good too, like just getting after it and getting it done, but have some direction. And the only reason I said logo before ladder, you want to think about the look of your business, the look and feel, like, well, how's this going to make people feel? Your brand, your identity is not necessarily as much about the looks. They matter, but it's the overall feel. How do you make people feel? How does your brand and your logo and your colors and meeting you for the first time and talking to people on the phone, how do you make them feel? That's what starts to create a brand. So when I say logo before ladder, I mean just put some thought into it. Put some thought into your business name, but don't get too hung up on it. ChatGPT, awesome. I love alliterations. Our business is called Lawn and Light. Alliteration. It's like two words that start with the same letter or three. Our local Christmas light installation business, guess what it's called? Local Lights. I love alliterations. I will do every business in alliteration if it makes sense, if it sounds good. What I wanted people to recognize for our local business is that we are local. It is a local business. Now, we may go an hour this way and we may go an hour that way. But when they hear that word, Local Lights, what does it make you feel like? There's a big push for local in the past couple of years. It makes you feel like this is my homeboy. This is my hometown guy. This ain't some big company that's coming out of Dallas. This is my dude. And that's how we want to make people feel warm. And we feel like that does. I don't have oh, here's our logo. That's the logo for our local business. It's just simple. Some people says it kind of looks like the Lexus logo, but it's just simple. It doesn't have to be extraordinary. I would even argue to keep it simple. There's a few design places that I like. The one that I like the most when designing a logo, 99 designs. And you get a bunch of people that are designing different designs and competing for your business. It's really cool. And then you can pick ones you like and add elements of, I like this one, but I want this part of this logo over here. And then they'll redesign 2 or 3 times to get what you want. And you pick a winner, and that's the one you go with. And you get to see a lot of different ideas instead of trying to explain. How many times have you tried to explain something to someone on how to do something for the first time and they get it right the first time? Where there's maybe no visuals, no examples. It's like, I want a logo and I want it to look like this, this, and this. Most people don't get it the first time. So being able to get a visual is a fantastic opportunity. There's also some that one's $300 or $400, I think. There's also some other ones that are AI that are simple. I think I've designed. It depends on the level of business and the forward facingness of the company that we're working on how much time I spend on the logo or how much money I'll spend on the logo. I'll give you another example. We have Airbnbs and we name each one. And I typically just go to ChatGPT or to an AI logo site and create one real quick, like $50 on one of those. Because it's not super forward facing, we just need some kind of identity for it. Perception matters when it comes to your logo and your branding and your business name. I'm trying to think of a name that would not be good for your business. Anything that feels apathetic. If your name's Sam, Sam's Christmas Lights is fine. Like, don't totally overthink it. You can spend an hour talking back and forth with ChatGPT to come up with a pretty jam-up name. You could do Holiday Lights, Sam's Holiday Lights. You could do Merry Bright Christmas Lights. If you want to stick with the season, you could do that. You could do, I got a buddy, his business name is Brilliant Lights. Don't steal it. That's his name. Mine's Local Lights. My other company was named after the town that we live in. You could do that. If you live in Denver, you could do Denver Lights. Someone's probably taken, but if you live in a smaller town, it's probably not taken. Just something that makes people remember who you are and references what you do. You might be solo now, but go ahead and do some of these things so that when you get ready to scale up, you've already established a brand name. You're never going to be Nike of Christmas lights. We're never going to grow a local company to that scale. Your brand is not going to be known worldwide for installing Christmas lights. That's not the goal. If you live in a town and city, and the proper city, the proper town has 100,000 people, that's enough for you to go out and make pretty good money doing Christmas lights. You're marketing to that market, to that town. You want to be the Nike of your town. So think about your branding and how you make people feel in your community. And be a good community member. Do some things, volunteer, put some free lights up. Do some specials. Go be a part of the local community group, the business connect groups, or whatever you call those. I think BNI is one of them. I don't really like that one, but there's other ways to get involved. The Lions Club, all that stuff. Don't do all of it. Just pick one or two. When you're starting out, you might feel a little alone. You might feel a little overwhelmed. Find some people that you can lean on that may be either in a similar business or in a business at all, or if you're married, lean on your spouse. Going at it by yourself in the beginning can be tough because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do every job. It's how we learn, but it can be overwhelming. So find somebody to lean on. You're not alone. There are plenty of other business owners that know what you're going through. We haven't started yet, right? The season's not here yet, but there are going to be times where you're down. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you up front that that's okay. It's not good to stay there, but it's okay to be a little frustrated or down as long as we can communicate that and walk through that with somebody that actually understands. Don't call your buddy that's only ever had an 8-to-5 job when you're frustrated about a business. He's not going to understand. It's okay that he doesn't understand, but if you want some good, solid advice, call your buddy that's run a successful business for 10 years, and he'll definitely, he or she would definitely give you some good advice. If you have aspirations or dreams to grow bigger, then go ahead and start off thinking of that. Begin with the end in mind of, okay, I have a little bit of money to start with. I'm going to go ahead and work on a nice, carefully thought out logo. I'm going to go ahead and get Jobber set up and branded. I'm going to go ahead and get Facebook set up and branded and come up with a post schedule. I'm going to think about a website. You don't need it right now, even if you're going to be big. But I'm going to think about a website and maybe put it in the schedule for development next year, depending on if we hit targets or not. I'm going to work on a TikTok channel or a TikTok, or don't. I mean, these are things, just think about them. Think about, do I need to start that now? If you have limited amount of time, just do Facebook, but be consistent with it. Big companies develop brand guides for a reason. You might not even know what a brand guide is. I didn't for a long time. It's like the colors, the fonts, the patterns that you use in your branding and marketing are consistent. I just learned a lot about this developing our new Lawn and Light logo. We're not going to plug the business here. We're not going to plug the next episode. We're going to plug our other podcast. Myself and 2 other guys have a podcast called The Uncomfortable Truth. If you're feeling alone, or if you're a Christian, or if you want to know more about that, watch The Uncomfortable Truth on YouTube or TikTok, or you can find it on Apple Podcast or Spotify as well. Just for men getting vulnerable, men getting real about the relationship with Jesus Christ, and how we can walk through life and learn and grow together. There's people out there that have gone through what you're going through, and they can help you walk through it. And Jesus loves you, and He cares about you. All right? Love God, love others, and let your work reflect that. Thanks for being here today. We'll catch you on the next one.